What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to do a quick video. I have all the 4-foot enclosures behind me, and most of these I bought used. And so they're secondhand enclosures, and it looks like on the plexiglass slider that maybe somebody cleaned it with, like, say, the back side of the sponge, you know, like the sponges that are green on the back, the really rough side of the sponge, and probably cleaned it with soap and water, whatever. And when it dried, they scratched the plexiglass really bad. So we just bought a brand new 6-foot enclosure, and those plexiglass doors are brand new, crystal clear. And when you look into it, because I'm so used to seeing these, when you look into those, it looks like, I sometimes think I left the door open because it's so clear, and it looks so nice. So now it makes those look even worse. So originally I had emailed the company that these came from, and after like a month of never getting an email back, I just asked if I could buy new plexiglass. Like, is it something, since it's not on your website, is it something that maybe you could just sell and I'll pay you for it, ship them out, and I'll replace all the plexiglass in all the enclosures, and I never got a response. So then I figured I would just reach out to a different company that makes these enclosures and say, hey, they're the 4-foot by 12 inch or the 4-foot by 16, whatever they are. Can I get plexiglass from you guys and have it shipped out? And about a month or so went by, and no response from them as well. So I said, listen, I'm just gonna figure out a way to clean these. So this is gonna be my attempt at cleaning the plexiglass. So if you're somebody who has plexiglass on the front of your enclosures, maybe you just had them for a long time and maybe it's time that they get a facelift, maybe this video will help you. I'm not even sure if these are gonna work, but I bought myself these bottles called Novus, N-O-V-U-S. I got it on Amazon for 20 bucks. This isn't like a sponsored video or a sales pitch. I don't even know if it's gonna work. It might be complete garbage. But they come with 3 bottles. For 20 bucks, it's not bad. You get 3 8-ounce bottles, and this is probably gonna be way more than enough. And it comes with like 2 napkins. So I also grabbed terry cloth towels from my house because I'm probably gonna end up needing those. So anyway, there's bottle number 3, which is heavy scratch remover. There's bottle number 2 for fine scratch remover, and then bottle 1, which is just an anti-fog and dust repellent. So what you're supposed to do is use bottle 1 and clean the glass, and then you go to bottle 3. So you want to start with clean glass. So bottle 1 to clean the glass, bottle 3, we're gonna put that on, maybe we'll try these things, this applicator pad. And with bottle 3, from what I read, was that you can kind of go on just like a, you know, diagonal and just kind of clean the glass and keep wiping it down until eventually it all goes away. When you're done, you go back and then re-clean it again with 1. Now you use a clean pad that does not have any number 3 on it, because 3 is gonna be more gritty. So you're just gonna keep like re-sanding it down with like the rough stuff. So a new pad, use bottle 2, and this you're gonna do in a circular motion. So we're gonna put it on, and we're gonna, you know, wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
And then you stop, and then once you do the whole thing, and then it's gonna haze up. And then after it hazes, then you go back, you know, with a clean spot, and then wipe it all down again. And then so then you're done, and then the final step would just be that final clean. So again, you'll just spray it, and then wipe it down, and you should be done. So I have no idea if this is gonna work or not work at all. They might look worse than before I start. But I figured for 20 bucks, and they already look bad, so can't get much worse. So let's get started. We'll see if this actually works. I'm kind of excited to try this. Novus plexiglass cleaner, take 1. All right, so here we go. I just wiped down with the, what was it, the number 1. So number 1 is on. That was all cleaned off. I'm gonna do this one first because it's by far the worst one. So we're just gonna start and kind of put it all on. It says to wipe like diagonal across the scratches, but these scratches go in 5 million different directions. That I don't think it really matters. So the spot I did first, like this side of the glass, kind of like hazed up. So maybe that's what it was supposed to do. So now I'm just kind of going back and forth and like buffing this off. So now what we'll do is take our number 1, the first one again, and we're gonna wipe it down, make sure we get all that step 3 off. They say that's really important. And now we'll use a new rag and we'll try the fine scratch remover. So this was the heavy scratch remover. All right, new rag. So what I'll do is I'm gonna change colors too of the rag. Let's try this yellow rag. So yellow rag means number 2. That way I can't mess this up on the other pieces. All right, so this one we're gonna do in circles here. This will be something like this. Apparently that's supposed to haze up. And so to take the haze off, I'm just gonna spray this because I don't want to have to like try to wipe it down like dry and like dry towel on here and ruin it. Maybe this will work. So what's hard to tell is if this did anything or just the inside, because I mean, it still looks bad. So maybe the outside is like crystal clear and the inside is really bad. So what I'm gonna do is take the glass out and I'm gonna do the exact same procedure on the other side and I'll put it back in and turn the camera back on. That way you don't have to rewatch me clean. But at least you kind of see the steps. I'm gonna do it the exact same way. I'm just gonna do the other side now. So, all right, so glass is gonna come out and I will let you know how this goes. All right, so that's pretty much it. So we finished the 3 coats, well, like the number 1 spray, then the number 3, then the number 1, the number 2, and number 1. So anyway, we did both, the front and the back, just of the one plate. So as you can see, as the camera goes from right to left, you'll be able to see how the first plexiglass is done, but the one next to it isn't. So I only did one of the pieces of plexi in that track. So you're gonna see that one is severely worse than the other. This is remarkably better, but now I kind of realized something I probably should have done first beforehand, and it's still something I can do. I should have wet sanded at least the first piece that I just did. And the reason is you can see that there's horizontal stripes or horizontal scratches going across the glass. And what that's from is, I don't know if you can see on the camera, you know the locks, these silver locks. The old one was in the center and the end of it kind of bowed out. So as the person would open this door, it would just, the metal would just scratch across that glass from just opening and closing all the time. So that's one of the reasons I really don't love these locks. But regardless, this piece only, and maybe on others, I'm not sure, I would wet sand this first. So I would just wet this down with probably something like maybe 1500 grit sandpaper, then hit it with like 2000 or 2500 grit, maybe 3000 grit sandpaper. And then when that's done, then start this process of doing step 3, 2, and 1 on here. So I would do the wet sanding first, then do these 3, but regardless, it surprisingly took out, I would say, almost all the scratches. I don't know if there's anything I would do differently to make it better. It's definitely not brand new, but it's definitely a lot better. You could see through much clearer. I think that that visual, that panning from right to left that I'm gonna overlay on this right now, I think that's gonna show you the best. I mean, this one I'm really excited to do the other half because this is the worst. I mean, you really can't even appreciate the snake at all the way it looks right now. So I'm really excited. I'm really, for $20, I'll be able to do all of my enclosures. So if you have an enclosure that's maybe only 5, 6 years old and you were the original owner of it, even if you do it on all yours, you'll probably see a drastic difference. So again, it's just something to think about. It's cheap, 20 bucks on Amazon. Amazon Prime, I had it the next day. I ordered it yesterday and it was here today. So I'm excited. I'm just gonna bang these all out tonight. It literally took me probably maybe not even 5 minutes on each side of it. And I was just kind of going slow for the camera, so I can probably speed this up a little bit more. But so that's it. So thanks for watching. If you have Plexi, and this Plexi thing that works on everything, motorcycle windshields that are Plexi, anything else that you have. So if you have like backhoes with Plexi windows, whatever, this stuff will work on all that. So just start running around your house, find out everything that you have that might be Plexi, and just start cleaning everything. So 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. I hope it's like a cheap tip that helps you guys out. I know a lot of us are always trying to save money, cut corners wherever we can on stuff like this instead of always having to buy brand new things. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification, and that way you'll get alerted whenever I post a video. So that's it. I will catch you on the next video. Please comment down below if you found this helpful. If you've used something different or you think I could have used something different, please comment below so that way other people watching this video might be able to see it. And I'll try to pin your post. If you put something really useful, like a critique or something, I'll pin it to the top so that way somebody can find it and maybe do something different along the way. So I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out, everybody.